What's going on, world? You know what today is. It's Friday, so it's time for some Truck Talk Friday. Listen, man, there's been a whole lot of things going on in this world. People need to understand that our time on this earth is limited, so you need to find your happiness and you need to find it quick. Grieve if that's what you need to do, but move on. Think about what that person would want you to do when they're gone. Live for them. I've lost people in my life, and the one thing that got me through is I made a commitment to everybody that I lost. I'm talking about grandmothers, grandfathers. I recently lost an aunt, and I made a commitment to each one of them to do something that I know would make them smile. That's how I deal with it. You know, that's my part of coping with losing someone that you love. So my advice to you is mourn and do something for that person that you know would make them smile. I'm telling you, that works, man. You gotta get it. You gotta find all the little tricks in this world to help you get through it. Because we all know that we are born to die. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. But sometimes we feel like people in our lives, you know, maybe God called them too soon, or it was just an unfortunate event. Whatever the case may be, we got to move on. We're still here. You woke up this morning. So don't be sad about it. Yeah, it's going to be sad. You're going to be hurt. I'm a little different. Sometimes when I see people crying over certain situations, I always feel like those situations or the emotions at the time are rooted in selfishness. Because the people are always talking about, well, I'm going to miss this, and the person left me, and whatever. But when I lose people, it hurts me, the people that they left behind. You know what I mean? I think about my aunt when she left. You know, that was my dad's, one of his closest confidants. It hurt me because he was hurt. That was his go-to. That was his big sister. That's who he confided in. Now she's gone. I think about my cousins. You know what I'm saying? They lost their mom. My heart went out to them, but in that event, I saw how strong they were, and they were handling it, and they were okay. You know, my little cousin told me, he said, my mom prepped me for this because she knew it was coming. You gotta get it, man. You gotta just, it's a part of it. And at this point in life, we know what it is. So to help ease that, my advice, find something that you can do that you know that particular person would be happy and would be smiling because you're doing it, and commit that. Make a commitment to them to do that. This is Kevin. Well, I'm KD, and you're watching KD on Demand. Man, I'm going to get you to this happy spot. Whether you like it or not, we're going to find it. And at the end of that happy, you know what we're going to find? Nah, I ain't going to tell you. You got to tune in and learn what that is. Again, that's the secret. Again, you've been watching KD on Demand, and my advice, when you lose someone, commit to them to do something to better yourself or better the world in their name. All right. Love you guys. I know you could have been anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here with me, and I appreciate that. Truck Talk Friday. Like, my commitment to my aunt was, you know, starting to talk. You know, she always felt like, you know, I was a decent speaker, and I think my dad was telling her how I wanted to be a motivational speaker, but I always felt like my story and the way I grew up wasn't sad enough, you know. And she said, you know what, baby? She would say sometimes, hey, baby. She would say, you know, tell our story. Tell the story of us. You know, so I started there, and, you know, part of this whole KD on Demand was just getting started and getting comfortable talking to you guys and talking in front of the camera. So that was my commitment to her, is to just do it. It's something I wanted to do. I look up to Les Brown and Tony Robbins and, you know, all these motivational speakers, and she's always telling, baby, you can do that. You can do it too. Just tell your story. But anyway, that was my commitment to her.